She said she was trying to help, but I don't know. It kind of creeped me out.
Yeah, here's my first lesson as your new guardian, kid. Never talk to the cops without a lawyer. If she comes back, you call me right away. You don't have to tell her anything.
Do you think she suspects me of doing something wrong?
I don't know. Hopefully not. But she's not your friend either. Remember that.
Yeah, that part shouldn't be too difficult.
So, anything else interesting happen around here lately? Any hot hospital gossip?
Well, one of the nurses was telling me about some drama with her book club. Apparently, one of the other ladies in it said she was tired of reading depressing books and only wanted to read fun stuff from then on. Which caused a bit of a scuffle because a few of them had been trying to pick books by more diverse authors with messages about social issues and stuff. So now they're having a whole debate about the importance of educating yourself about problems in the world versus the value of escapist media for your mental health.
Yes! That's the kind of gossip I'm talking about. You gotta keep me updated. I want to know if they end up forming two different splinter groups.
Okay, I'll ask her about it next time she's on shift.
Awesome!
Oh, and I found this really cool little garden area on one of the hospital's balconies. Actually, my friend Aya showed me.
Cool! How's Aya doing? You never did get around to introducing us.
Yeah, she has a lot of difficulties talking to strangers.
You must be a pretty special kid to get her to open up to you then. I hope you'll be able to stay in touch after you get out of here.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, do you remember the last time you were in the hospital? Or were you too young?
I remember going to the ER when I hit my head in gym class in the 4th grade.
No, I mean earlier than that. You had to stay for a little while when you were, 5 years old or something? When your appendix burst.
Oh yeah, I haven't thought about that in ages. Was it this hospital?
I think it was the smaller one across town. You were born in this one, though. Not that you'd remember that. But I'll never forget your dad calling me about it. I was planning to be back in town for your mom's due date, but you came almost a month early. I was staying with this nice family in Brazil who got woken up in the middle of the night by your dad. He was trying to explain in absolutely awful Portuguese that he needed to talk to me. I don't know if anything he said made much sense, but they got me up and handed me the phone, and your dad said, "Claire, it's a boy!" I couldn't wait to get back home and meet you.
Was I a cute baby?
Zach. You were the absolute ugliest baby I've ever seen.
No way! I bet I was adorable.
You looked like a grumpy old man, and you cried all the time. But your parents were totally obsessed with you. They kept trying to tell me how amazing you were, and I was like, are you sure about that? Babies, man. I've never gotten the big deal about them.
You've never thought about having a baby?
Never. I don't think I'd be able to handle all that stress. Your mom never seemed to have too much trouble with it, though. I mean, she was tired all the time, but she was happy. She really loved you. And I did too, of course, no matter how funny looking you were. Especially when you got a bit older and started talking, and we could hang out a bit. I used to try to give you art tips with your little finger painting set. Remember that?
Yeah, we have some of that on video. Or... we used to. I guess all our old tapes were probably lost in the fire.
I'm sorry about that, kid. Hey, maybe we can film some new home videos together. With the digital camera this time, so we can have backups.
Should I get a new finger painting set too? We could reenact the old ones.
I think you're about old enough for some fancier art supplies than that, if you're interested.
Sure, I could try it out. I've always liked doodling in the margins of my notes in class.
In that case, I'll teach you everything I know. You'll be hobnobbing with the elite at fancy gallery openings in no time.
Yeah, they'll be falling over themselves to bid on my early masterpieces, like Caricature of Mr. Struthers and Number 2 Pencil.
Exactly. Does your friend Aya like to draw? Maybe she could come over for a lesson sometime too.
Maybe. I'll ask her.
That would be nice. You can have friends over whenever you want, you know. I've been talking to a landlord about a pretty nice house, so if things work out, we'll have plenty of room for guests.
Sounds good. Thanks, Aunt Claire.
No problem. Well, if there's nothing else you need, I guess I'll head out for now. It's getting late. See you around, kid.
See you.
I do like drawing, you know? Or I used to, when I could hold a pencil, I think.
Maybe I can hold a pencil for you, and you can tell me what to draw.
Ooh, sounds fun! I want to make a comic with superheroes!
That might be a little complicated for me.
Boo! Negative attitude! You won't know unless you try.
Not bad, huh, kid? Are you okay to get down to the main floor by yourself? I can go bring the car around.
Yeah, sure.
You look great, kid.
You're not checking out of the hospital, are you?
Not yet. I'll be back later. I'm just going out for the day. For my parents' funeral.
Oh. You look nice.
I look like an exhausted hospital patient bundled into a borrowed suit.
Well, it suits you a lot better than the hospital gown.
That's not saying much.
Do you think I would look good in a suit?
Probably better than me.
Well, you just said it's not saying much.
All right. I do think you'd look pretty good. Imagine the two of us stepping out of Aunt Claire's car together in matching tailored suits. We'd be the coolest kids at the funeral.
Yeah. I wish I really could go with you. If you want me to, I mean.
Sure I do. You think I want to go to my parents' funeral alone? I mean, Aunt Claire is going to be there, but it would be nice to have a friend too. Why don't you tag along?
I've never left the hospital before. I don't know if I can.
Well, you won't know until you try, right?
You really want me to
course! Come on, let's go! Aunt Claire is waiting downstairs.
You want to make me feel like a chauffeur? Sit up front, kid.
Right. Sorry.
Not a Springsteen fan?
Not today.
Well, thanks for coming, everyone. I guess I'll start us off with a few words. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Claire. I'm Michael's sister and Zachary's aunt. Ever since we were kids, I knew my big brother was going to be a brilliant scientist. And as an adult, he impressed and inspired me every day with his dedication to his research. I know some of you here worked with him, so I hope you'll be able to carry on where he left off. And to make sure his contribution to science means something. Not that I ever understood what the hell he was working on all the time, but hey, he didn't understand my art much either. And I know Julie also had the same intelligence and determination. It's why they were perfect for each other. I never saw my brother as happy as he was when he was collaborating on a big project with his wife. The two of them also deserve credit for raising a great kid. My nephew, Zach, who's still keeping his chin up, even after everything he's gone through. I know I could never be as great a mom as Julie, but I'm going to do my best to take care of him, from now on anyway. I hope I'll make you proud, Mike.
You will, Aunt Claire. Thank you so much for that speech, and thank you to everyone else for coming here to express your sympathy. It means a lot to us, and I'm sure it would mean a lot to my parents too. That quote on the gravestone there is from Marie Curie, the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. She and her husband Pierre actually won that prize together. Maybe that was part of why my parents looked up to them so much. They were another married couple who worked together towards huge steps in scientific discovery. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. They were words my parents lived by. They wanted to understand the logical reasons for everything. I was never scared of ghosts or anything like that when I was a kid, because my dad would always reason me through how unlikely it was for them to exist. My dad didn't believe in any kind of afterlife. That's something that can be hard to accept, especially at a time like this. You want to imagine that the people you lose are in a better place now. But I know that instead of fantasizing about something fantastical, my dad would have wanted me to remember who he was in his limited time here on Earth, and celebrate the things he and my mom achieved in their work. Like that award they got from the university a couple years ago. What was it that Dad said in their acceptance speech back then?
Thanks, kid.